Veterans, if you're 100% permanent and total, you actually deal with 2 ID cards that unlock real-world benefits most vets never use. Today, I'm going to be showing you exactly what they are, what they unlocked, and how to use them properly the right way, and how to avoid the most common mistakes that get all vets turned away at the gate. If you're new here, my name is Ruben Gama. I'm the CEO of VA Clearance Made Easy. I'm a combat veteran that have been through the same process that you're going through, and now I use my experience to help you get through it faster because I know what it feels like when you're stuck, lost, confused, trying to traverse the complexity of the VA system. The smartest people on this planet are people who learn from other people's mistakes, not from theirs. I will prevent that, and you will prevent that by watching this video. Let's get into it. With this video, I have 2 missions for you guys. For mission number 1, it's gonna cover the VA VHIC, your health card, and how to tie it into base assets with quick DDIDS enrollment. I'll be breaking all of those down furthermore. Mission number 2, the DoD Uniformed Services ID, DD 2765, with the DAVPRM category. We're gonna be covering how to get it through DARES Rapids and what it unlocks for you and your family. And there's a bonus mission for you guys. We're gonna cover the 3 benefits like commissary exchange, MWRs, space aids, and the health coverage difference between CHAMPVA and Tricare, so you don't show up asking the wrong questions or asking for the wrong program. And when all of those is covered, I'll be giving you the exact step-by-step guide to avoid the pitfalls that holds a lot of veterans back. As well as we'll be covering some rapid-fire FAQs and myths so you leave this video prepared and not guessing. Let's start with card number 1, the VHIC, the Veteran Health Identification Card. This is your VA medical card. You use it for check-ins at the VA facility, but here's the part a lot of veterans miss. You can use this VHIC to access base privileges, such as commissaries, exchange, MWRs. After a quick visit at the visitor centers and the DBIDS enrollment. That's the key. It's not a sticker, it's not magic, it's simple. Just show up to the base visitor center and your VHIC and government ID. They'll run the background checks, enter it into the system, and boom, you're in the database and you're all clear up to go through the gate with your card. Different installations have slightly different processes, but the patterns is still the same. Visitor centers, DBIDS, gate access. That's it. So utilizing this card is crucial to giving yourself and your family access to the base so you can use all the amenities that your local base has to offer. But the VHIC itself is not a magic pass at the gate. If you have never enrolled in it, you cannot just flash it and expect access. What you have to do is you have to go to the visitor center enrollment at least once, then you're good to go. Now, let's discuss card number 2. This is the one most 100% PNT vets either don't know about or don't realize how powerful it is, which is crazy because once you get this card, you are at the golden gate, the golden grill. This is the DoD Uniformed Services ID card, your DD 2765, category DAVPRM. What this stands for is Disabled American Veterans Permanent. This is the DoD issues ID, not a VA health card. You get this through DARES or Rapids. It looks and scans as a military ID would because it is one. This is so crucial, guys. If you are 100% PNT and you don't have this card, what are you doing, right? You need to have this card. It's issued for your status as a permanent and total disabled veteran. Understand that. You get a whole new card when you hit that 100% PNT. This is why it's so crucial on this channel, why I'm always telling you guys to keep pushing to get that 100% PNT because it is the actual finish line. So what does the DD 2765 unlock for you? Number 1, commissary. Number 2, exchange. Number 3, MWR. Number 4, installation access. And Space A eligibility with specific limits I'll explain in a minute. Casually, it also allows you to be eligible to get your dependents to enroll in the DARES and receive their own DoD ID card as well, giving them access to appropriate privileges as such. This is the big quality of life upgrade if you live near a base. Think gyms, pools, recreational lodgings, and straight up gate access whenever you want for you and your benefits. This is crucial in making your life better, making your family life better if you guys are close to bases or need to get access to a base. DD 2765 is your DoD ID if you are a permanent and total holder. This gives you literally open the doors to all your benefits and make a life easier. Before we dive into the how-to, let's clear the health coverage confusion that burns a lot of time at a clinic window. If you are 100% PNT and not a military retiree, your family health coverage is typically CHAMPVA, not Tricare. Tricare is the DoD program for active duty and retirees. CHAMPVA is the VA programs for eligible dependent of the veteran rates 100% PNT and certain survivors. Take that into consideration, guys. You cannot double dip. So don't waste time trying to enroll dependent into Tricare if you're not a retiree. Instead, confirm the CHAMPVA eligibilities and enroll correctly for the right program that makes sense. Now let's discuss Space A. This is where rumors fly around and plans dies. With the DD 2765, your category V1, for those of you guys that don't know Roman's numbers, VI is just 6. But yes, your category 6, Space A. That means you're eligible, but you are at the back of the priority line. If they have actual cargo to transport and you're trying to go to the Bahamas, you're waiting, buddy. You gotta wait. So you have to be flexible and you need to know your lanes. Category 6 can use the Space A program within CONUS and between CONUS and Alaska, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, US Virgin Islands, Guam, and American Samoas, and within those areas, not to foreign countries. So if you're dreaming of hopping from Travis to Germany, that's not authorized with the DAV program. So what that means is keep your expectation real, but play the schedule and always have a backup plan for getting home. Don't just use this program as your all-in be-all because, again, you're at the back of the priority, you don't know, so play it accordingly. With that being said, we're going to go step by step so you know how to knock this out in one trip. Part A, your VHIC plus your DBIDS for base access. How do you get it? Step 1, make sure you physically have your VHIC. If you don't, request it through your VA Medical Center or va.gov and wait for the card before you even show up there. Step 2, you're gonna drive to the base, the visitor center, during their normal business hours. Bring 1, your VHIC card, 2, a federal or a state photo ID, driver license, passports, one of those. 3, any documents that installation lists on their websites for visitors registration. For example, at Fort Stewart, one of the documents that they request for you to have is you need to actually bring in mail or something like that, right? Which is crazy, but hey, each installation have their own policies. Use it accordingly, follow their instruction. It's usually on their website. If you don't know how to find their website, simply go on base, go to the visitor centers. They'll give you the instruction on how to find their website. Like if you go to Fort Stewart, which is the base that I'm close at, they have literally a little slip that give you all the instructions. You can go and set up the meeting, or you can set up a meeting online, so on and so forth, and they take care of it right there. It's very simple, guys. You just gotta do a little bit of due diligence. All right, so once you're there with all the documents requested from that base, All you're gonna ask for is your DBIDS enrollment for your VHIC base assets. All right, it's that simple, guys. Step 3, they're going to run a background check. If you're clear, they'll enroll you in the DBIDS program and mark your VHIC. So security forces at the gate can scan you in. Some base print out a small paper or plastic barcode. Others just update your records and you're good. Step 4, once you're enrolled, you can enter through the normal gate lanes with your VHIC and your ID. It's boom, done, simple, you're in the program, you got it. Now that we've covered that, let's discuss your DoD ID, your DD 2765, which you get through DARES or RAPID. This is your permanent fix for clean, consistent base assets and privileges, and it's also what unlocks your dependent card. So step 1, you're gonna find the RAPID ID card office. Search your ID card locator and book an appointment at the nearest sites. This could be on base, at a small guard armories, or at a federal facility, depending on your location, depending on where you are. But if you're close to an actual base, it's usually on base. For Fort Stewart residents, this is actually at the Soldier Center. You just go in there, it's on the first floor to your right. You make an appointment, walk in to your right, you make an appointment there, they'll set you up, they'll give you a little slip, give you a card that tells you exactly what all the requirements you're gonna need, and then schedule you. And then once you come in for your appointment, then you make a left. It's literally the first door to your left for your appointment, to your right to make an appointment. Once you get to your right, you already get your appointment, they'll take your card, they'll do everything, they'll take your pictures in there, set you up already, right? Good. So step 2, gather the documents that you're gonna need. You're gonna need a DD 214 showing the characters of your service. You're gonna need your VA award letter showing 100% pay and T, and you're gonna need a government issue photo ID, right? This could be your actual ID or your passport. Next, you're gonna need your social security card or official document with social security numbers on it. If you are enrolling your spouse, you're gonna need your marriage certificate, social security card for your spouse as well too. The same documents that you're gonna need that as well. If you have divorce and you getting them off of that, make sure you bring your divorce decree if that applies to you. For children, you're gonna need a certified birth certificate, social security for stepchild or stepkids. Include the marriage certificate linking you to that child and the parent. Any name changes, documents, you're gonna need all of that. What I recommend, because this is just broad, generic, I'm speaking in regards to where my experience have taken me, and my experience have taken me for Stewart to get all of this done. So based on where you are located, just do your due diligence, do your research, but I just want you guys to understand that there are 2 different cards and they unlock 2 different programs. And if you're 100% PNT, you need to have this card because it's gonna help you so much and unlock so much benefits for you and your family. So step 3, you're gonna enroll and update your DARES. The RAPID clerk will verify your documents, enter or update your DARE records, and confirm your DAV program eligibility and enrollment. Step 4, you got a photo and the printout. They'll take your picture and print out your DD 2765, which is just your ID card. But yes, you'll get an actual card that has all your records and all your stuff on there. It looks almost like your actual DoD cards. On that spot, at most offices, you'll get it. Check the expiration dates, keep it safe, learn about your base gate procedures and your DoD ID information. Step 5, enrolling your dependent. Once you are in DARES, you can actually enroll your eligible spouse and children so they can receive their own DoD ID as well. Dependents typically must be present for their photo when their card is being issued. So bring the whole family, bring all the documents, do your due diligence prior to, bring the whole family, and then get everybody base assets. Like, why wouldn't you want that for you and your family, And the document requires are all listed right here. I'm gonna pull it on there so you guys can see, but again, this is just based off of my knowledge and my experience at Fort Stewart, it might be a little bit different based off of where you're going to do this. I highly recommend you do your due diligence and you look into it to see what the local base that you're gonna be doing this has to offer and what the requirement is. All right, so let's talk about the benefits in real language so you can plan in accordingly. One of the benefits is commissary access, right? You can go to the base commissary, that's grocery savings. It adds up, especially if you got a family. Bring your DoD ID because they'll usually ask when you're at the checkout. Learn the hours, know the coupon rules, enjoy the tax-free advantages and pricing. Boom. Number 2 is exchange. Electronics, apparel, home goods, prices can be competitive, and you can also shop online through the Shop My Exchange and other exchange sites, after the account is set up. So you get access to the exchange, you get to save a lot of money. Next is the MWR. This is the most underrated and underestimated gems that most people don't take into consideration. You get access to free gyms, pool, outdoor recreational activities, and rentals. Tickets and tours of campgrounds in your local area, cabin, so many things. Like, again, I'm just speaking off my experience. Go look up your local base to see what all they have to offer. But you get access as if you are still, like an active duty soldier, and you get all of that, right? And it's cheaper and has comparative rates. I don't know about you, man, but I like to save money. So if I can save money, I'm saving money. All right, so this is one way for you to save money, especially with how the economy is right now. So installation access with the DD2765 or the VHIC. When you have these cards, you're not waiting for a sponsor to escort you. Your credential can take you on the base, Learn the lanes, the ID check flows of any local base that you're gonna be visiting and following accordingly. So now let's discuss the Space Aid program for Category 6 when you have your retiree card. This is free when you can get a seat, right? Remember, you gotta be flexible, it gotta make sense for your schedule and also for theirs, because you're at the lowest priorities because they're actually doing the job. But it's free if you can get it. How you can get information on this is watch for passenger terminal Facebook pages or their websites for roll call times. Show up early, bring everything you're gonna need, be patient, plan lodging on both ends, and never commit to non-refundable reservations on a tight schedule, right? If you can't afford to get stuck an extra day, don't use the Space Aid, because again, you're not priority. It's free, you get access to it, but it comes at a price as well too. So the Space Aid means you have to be flexible or don't go at all. So let's discuss the health coverage for your family. If you are 100% PNT and not a retiree, your family gets the CHAMPVA program when it comes to medical care, not Tricare. Tricare is for individuals who are retirees and 100% PNT. You get an exception if you are medically retired as well too, because you're considered a retiree. When you medically retire, you're also a retiree. So you get access to Tricare instead of CHAMPVA. But if you just, like ETS, when it got 100% PNT, that means you got access to the CHAMPVA, not Tricare. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So what this means is you gotta learn the CHAMPVA providers and billing rules. But your DoD ID helps with base access. Your VHIC helps at the VA. Different cards, different system. Use the right one in the right place when it makes sense. So let's discuss some myths that most people think or have about these programs and these cards. Myth number 1 is the VHIC automatically gets me on any base. Wrong. The reality is not until you're enrolled at the local visitor center and get put into the DBID program. That's the only time you have access to all of that. Myth number 2, I need a special sticker. Wrong. The reality is, no, That's not how current access control works. It's the DBIDS and installation vetting that gets you on the base. Myth number 3, Tricare covers my family because I'm 100% PNT. Wrong. Reality is, if you're not a retiree, and remember, you can become a retiree by medically retiring or actually doing your full term in service and then retiring that way too. So there's 2 paths, but both of those paths have to lead you to 100% PNT and retirees. If that's not you, then you only get access to the CHAMPVA, right? Tricare is for active duty soldiers and retirees. Hopefully that makes sense and clarifies everything. All right, so myth number 4, my dependents can get their own DoD ID. Wrong. The reality is, if you're in a DAV program and they're eligible dependents in theirs, they can get their own ID with the right documents. You just need to go through the process. Next myth is the DAV program Space A can go anywhere worldwide. Wrong. Reality is, it depends on the category that you are. Category 6 give you a CONA status and certain US territory routes, not overseas or foreign countries, right? Let's clear that up. So before we get out of here, let me give you guys one scenario, right? Scenario A, you live near a base and you want to get access to the gym and the commissary. What you need to do is you need to go and get your VHIC if you don't have it yet already. Go to the visitor center, DBIDS, test your gate entry. Next, you're gonna book a rapid appointment to get your DD 2765, your retiree ID. Enroll your spouse, enroll your kids, and boom, start using the MWR fitness facilities, save cash and groceries and fuel. This is like crucial, guys. To this day, like I still go and I train on base because you get access to world-class gym for free. You don't need to go and pay for the gym membership when you can go on base. And the great thing about all of this is most of these gyms are open 24/7 now. You have access to them 24/7. Do your research, learn about all these programs, get access to the base, save some money. It's gonna help you in the long run. With that being said, guys, my name is Ruben Gaima. I am the CEO of VHIC Cleans Made Easy. I hope this video brought you value, and if it does, share with a veteran that you know is gonna bring value to as well. And take a look at these other videos. They're also gonna bring you value. I'll see you guys in one of them. Peace.